I think before you would even be able to react, they'd have you in an arm bar, break your arm. See, a wolf would bite your arm off, but
too fucking diesel.
Yeah, too farm-fed strong,
I'm not
right?
saying I can beat every UFC fighter. That's fucking ludicrous. But there's at least one UFC fighter in a fucking cage match that I would win.
Do you have a gun?
No.
No gun?
No.
Ah.
Any weight class, I'm talking like featherweight.
Dog, I love you. You're a brother to me.
Okay.
I'll be in your corner, squirting water on your face, going, you can do this, Phil. I don't know if you can do this, Phil. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
You know what this podcast has become today? We're in the fucking wave pool. And they're not clicking the stop button.
Yeah, the wave pools are great, though. So, when you go to like a trip and they have a wave pool and you're in a raft, you just fucking...
I don't think we have a raft today on today's podcast. We don't have a raft.
What he's trying to say is this is our 19th take. I don't know what the fuck's going on today. Sometimes as a creator, you get stuck in the fuckery vortex, right? And you just can't get anything rolling. Even though I started the episode by saying keep rolling, rolling. We're going to figure it out. You guys hopefully will see this take.
Hopefully.
Yeah, welcome back to Sunday Sauce, your grandmother's favorite podcast, episode 71. 71 episodes in, we still sometimes have a hiccup, if you will.
Yeah.
It's a good hiccup, right?
That was the most exaggerated hiccup ever.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty on point.
Bro, I can't even fucking speak, so we're just gonna keep it rolling.
Yeah, at this point, man, if this episode is ass, well, you can't hit them all out of the park.
I like ass.
I like tits. That's what makes us the Sunday Sauce. We got the ass guy, the tit guy. But yeah, man, I want you to tell me about your week. I'm so sorry because I've asked you 17 times today, but how was your week, Buster?
It was fucking jolly, Vinny.
Was it jolly like Christmas?
Okay, so I went to a bachelor party, right? It wasn't like a fucking rager, right?
Yeah.
COVID friendly.
Yeah. You went to a cabin.
A cabin.
Vermont?
Yeah.
Is that where you went? Was there snow?
There was snow.
How was your skiing?
Bro, first time skiing.
Yeah, how'd you do?
Okay, so I'm an actual giraffe in person, right? And I'm used to longboarding, and everyone tells me, try skiing. Skiing's so much easier. And it was. I went on the bunny hill, picked it up really quick.
Nice.
I was shredding down that bunny hill. Then we jump onto the ski lift, right? Going up to the tippy top of the mountain.
The tippy top of the slope.
We're talking greens, we're talking blues, we're talking black. Those the trail difficulties.
What's the most intense?
Black.
Okay.
They usually say like black diamond and shit.
Okay.
So we get on the ski lift, and I'm chilling with my two bros.
Nice.
And all of a sudden you hear, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Probably about 50 feet below me, my ski unclips from my boot and just lands in the middle of the mountain.
While you're going down?
No, while I'm going up on the ski lift.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
What do you do in that situation?
Ask someone to go get your ski. So luckily, my boy is insane at skiing and just went right down the mountain.
Nice.
Got my ski, and then you just see him carrying a ski all the way up to the top.
Well, his quads must have been burning.
Bro.
It's good hammy exercise.
When I tell you, I ate so much shit going down this mountain. I fucking rolled down the entire thing.
Do you have any bruises, any lumps?
My entire body was just hurting.
In pain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been?
I have never... Have I been? You know me, I don't really do activities. I feel like I would just die, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I would go. Oh, let's go do a fun ski trip. Come on, Vinny, you coming? Yeah, fuck it, why not? He's no longer with us. He went down the black trail and just never came back.
I really feel like you would hit a tree or your leg would rip off from your body.
You ever see that viral video? Like the guy, I don't know, I saw this on Impulsive, but he's going down a ski slope and they're like, do the pizza! Do the pizza! And they just wipe it.
Do you know the pizza and the french fry?
What do you have to make, like a triangle?
Yeah.
So what does that do? That saves you?
And stop.
Holy fuck, that's
so
hilarious.
if you french fry while you're trying a pizza, you're going to have a bad time.
So what is french fry? Straight?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
that's where you just send it.
That's so fucking funny.
So we went skiing 2 days. The second day, I like lost the muscle memory. I don't even know if that's possible, but I was so much worse at skiing on the second day.
Usually you adapt. You just went backwards. You devolved.
So we go to the top, different ski lift.
Okay.
Because mountains are fucking huge and there's like tens, maybe even hundreds of trails to go on.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like your friends could be at the top of the mountain on a different slope than you. And like you won't hear anything, you won't see them, but they're in just a different world. But like you're on the same mountain.
So you go with friends, but is it pretty much like a solo activity?
No,
kinda?
You can definitely go with friends. You just pick the same trails and go down with
But
them.
even when you go down, you're going to be going down at different speeds, right?
No, you can
Like,
speed up and slow
can
down.
me and you be like, hey, Phil?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Vinny? And
Yeah.
we're just fucking going? Okay. I want to do it. I'm just terrified. Maybe we should plan a Sunday sauce ski trip.
Yeah, so the second day, we would go on a blue first, and it turns into a green. So blue is, it's like the second hardest fucking thing. Maybe third hardest, because there's like double black and shit, which is literally just like trees and you're bobbing and weaving.
You go through fucking trees?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
So the blue trail, the fucking slope went from like this yesterday to like this. And I forgot how to ski. So I literally was wiping out on purpose to save myself before I was going like 60 miles an hour and just dying.
I would 1000% shit my pants. I hate that feeling when you feel like you're being lifted off the ground. You feel it sometimes on the parkway, believe it or not. Like when you're going really fast, going to your house.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you, man. When you go fast and like you hit a dip and your body like it's like a roller coaster feeling.
Yeah.
You never feel that on the parkway?
I know what you're talking about.
Sometimes, yeah.
You get the little butterflies.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I don't like that shit.
Yep.
It's not something that I
Do you
fuck
actually
with.
have the
No, I'm
hiccups?
fucking It's so believable, right? Yeah, you said that wasn't a good hiccup. That one was like a pterodactyl.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe one day. So skiing is easier than snowboarding. I guess it makes sense because you have like those little things, the sticks.
Skiing's easier to pick up, but harder to master. Snowboarding's harder to pick up, but easier to master.
That's a
So
fascinating
top
thing.
level skiers, they've been training for fucking years and years just on their technique. Whereas like snowboarders, the learning curve is different where you can get very good at snowboarding before you get very good at skiing.
Gotcha. Okay.
But for a beginner, skiing's more friendly. And I hope if there's any fucking like Sean Whites in the comments, they can approve of that.
Yeah. By the way, I got a bone to pick with the fucking comments, but we'll get to that in a minute. I want to piggyback off of what you said.
You want to springboard off of what I
want to
said?
springboard. I want to dive into the deep end of this
Okay.
discussion because I wrote this down in my notes because I was like, yo, this is very fascinating. So you mentioned how the second day, your muscle memory just was non-existent, right? And you got worse. I was thinking about this the other day. And again, if you know about the brain, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But it seems to me, Phil, like our brains have no limit to the amount of knowledge we can learn. In other words, a computer, something physical, technology.
Right.
It's got a storage limit, Phil.
It does.
You wanna download Spotify? Well, you better delete some of that porn you got on your computer, bro. Okay? You gotta make room for the new shit. In your brain, you can just keep learning. Now, my question to the world, is there ever a point where you can't
You can be fully
absorb
saturated.
anymore? Yeah. Or does it come to a point where you just know way too much and you can't learn anything else? I say absolutely not. It never ends. It's a never-ending learning cycle.
Jimmy Neutron, where your brain just gets so fucking big.
Sheen.
And
I
pulsating.
remember that episode.
Or was it Sheen? Where
Scared me when I was a kid. Yeah, he was just like floating around the city. I was like, I don't like this. I still get anxiety if I see that scene. I don't like it.
I
good.
definitely think they're going to be information overload. If you're, okay, picture this. Say you studied for fucking 16 hours a day, 7 days a week for 8 years. You're going to be fried as shit.
Unless you pace yourself well. I think it's like anything else. If you treat it as a marathon, not a sprint. In other words, if you learn how to ride a bike when you're 9, if you jumped on a bike at 50, what the hell was that noise? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sound like a fart from your mouth.
Nah, I hit this Pokemon card.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I love that Pokemon card's still there, by the way. Is it Larvitar?
That's Larvitar.
Shout out Larvitar. But yeah, if you learned how to ride a bike when you were 8 and you didn't ride a bike at all, and then you got on your bike when you were 50, you'd still know how to do it.
Yeah.
You might be a little rusty, but you don't like forget certain
But that's
skills
like,
like
a
that.
mechanical skill. Are you talking like information?
I'm talking anything. You know, podcasting is a skill. Clearly, at episode 71, we just forgot how to do this because this is our 19th take today.
So then wouldn't old people genuinely just be more smarter?
Well, it's like, you know, that whole aspect of being
More
wise.
smart.
You know, you get older, you get more wise, Phil.
Yeah, because you got more experience.
Exactly. You've seen some shit. I don't know. It's just an interesting thing where it's like, if you just taught yourself a new fact every day, you could just keep learning new facts.
I mean,
You
that's
might forget
essentially what
things.
happens to us.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
Even if it's in a minor interaction, a little conversation.
Yeah.
You watch a YouTube video, a podcast, if you will. You go outside, you see something you've never seen before, you know? Different shit like that.
So if we lived forever, could we just get infinitely smart?
I don't see why not.
Or would our brains explode and go to mush?
Well, if we end up doing the Elon Musk uploading your consciousness into an artificial body, I see that being a thing, but I think eventually the brain will just decay. Because really, really old people, usually, they can't really remember stuff that well.
But isn't the internet like a collective brain? Because everybody's uploading shit and providing answers and proofreading it.
Well, now you're getting into some scary territory. You want to talk about AI?
The internet is a collective brain, Vinny.
It is, and you can't shut it off. And who turned it on, for that matter? How did this come to be? I always wonder this.
It's that zoo guy on YouTube.
Yeah, the guy that uploaded the first video.
At the zoo.
At the zoo.
He turned the switch.
He created the internet. But I remember growing up, everybody thought it was Bill Gates. Oh, Bill Gates made the internet. No, he made Microsoft.
Yeah.
He made the PC, if you will. One of the first personal computers. However, the internet, was it just there? Oh, you're about to look that shit up? Yo, we're about to get down a rabbit hole that I don't know if we're going to be able to get out of, dude. Is there an actual inventor?
Bob Kahn.
Bob Kahn.
And Vint Cerf.
Vint Cerf? That's
or
a name.
Surf.
Vint Cerf, okay.
Yep.
So what, I don't understand this though. Did they, how do you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you invent something that is in a digital cloud, so to speak?
I don't fucking know. That's
We
why
need to
that's
have-
why we have a podcast talking about the shit that they do.
Yeah.
And they're out there making the internet.
Yeah.
Because if we understood it, we'd be doing it, Vinny.
Yeah.
But we don't. We're two
Yeah.
chumps.
I wouldn't say we're chumps, but on the food chain of people that create internet versus fighting animals on their podcast, which nobody fucking believes that I can take any of the animals that I said I could take.
I have a bone to pick with that too, but
Yeah.
here's one question.
Here's an answer, hopefully.
We had to look up who the people started the internet. Some people just know us from Sunday Sauce.
Absolutely.
So who's really winning here?
What's the guy's name? I already forgot.
Yeah,
See?
Doesn't
See?
fucking
My
matter,
brain
dude.
doesn't hold fucking information.
because it's unimportant. Doesn't fucking matter.
That's another thing, too, that's interesting. I feel like you remember shit that you're passionate about, that you care about.
Well, yeah.
That your brain, right? What really drives you.
We are so dumb.
No, we're not. No, listen, this is about to be
Okay.
a very, very epic thought.
Okay.
Chemically in your body, you have things that release serotonin,
Yes.
things that make you tick,
Of course.
things that get you off, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to remember those things more than sitting in a boring lecture that you don't give a fuck about who created the internet, which I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of interested in that.
Okay.
But you get my thesis statement
Totally.
here. Totally, Kyle. This one time I was like on a podcast.
Totally, dude.
And I like came up with the internet and it was crazy, you know?
For sure.
Do you remember Totally Kyle? Was that way before your time?
I remember
The
it.
Amanda Show?
I remember it.
It's a great fucking show. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like we thrive in environments that we give a shit about.
Of course.
What do you give a shit about? Let us know.
Wait, what was the bone to pick you have with the...
Everyone's like, oh, Vinny, you can't take a hawk.
Bro,
Vinny, you can't take a bull.
no. You know, I got into a deep fucking debate this last weekend.
Yeah.
And my boy Silas, shout out Silas,
Silas,
had
shout
my
out.
back. I can 1v1 a wolf.
I agree.
I will beat the fuck out of a wolf.
That's what I'm saying.
He'll grab my arm. You have to sacrifice a limb.
Yeah,
for
that was
sure.
my whole fucking point.
But then you go to town.
Dog. Yes.
Yeah.
Bro, it's all about a give and a take.
Bro, some people at this bachelor party were like, "Ah, no fucking way you could take a wolf, dude. A wolf will rip you to shreds." I'm like, maybe you, right?
Yeah.
But me, Philion,
Yeah.
he's not, I'm coming out of that fucking battle royale alive with the fat W, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to do the fucking Fortnite dance on his corpse.
Hell yeah. I like this energy.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm going to Thanos snap this motherfucker. I'm telling
Without
you.
a doubt.
Turn that wolf to dust, bitch.
Yep.
All
And then
right?
I looked on Reddit and people were like, evolutionarily speaking, humans should win a 1v1. And at least an adult male versus an adult male.
Big agree.
Thank you.
No, none of you that believed in me, we can't set this up because I'm not trying to fight an actual wolf. I'm just willing to tell you guys, let's say we had VR technology.
Right.
Where I could just log on
That would be sick.
and fight a wolf on his turf. Fuck it. Snowy alpine forest.
But would you process the pain of being bit?
Oh yeah, we need this VR to be advanced enough that this is real.
Yep.
I want the wolf to feel it too, dude. I want this to be as real as
That's so
possible.
fucked, but okay.
Not really. Listen, I'm a jokester.
The virtual wolf.
I'm on a fucking podcast. The virtual wolf, exactly. The AI wolf. But yeah, I'm gonna get this is my strategy, right? I'm gonna go, hey puppy, you want this? Look, Phil, I'm gonna say, you want this? You want this arm? Looks good, right? Put some fucking barbecue sauce on that bitch. Let him bite me. And then, yeah! And start going to town, dog.
Howard says from 2 days ago.
Let me hear you, Howard.
Yeah, fucking Howard over here says, Vinny thinking you'd take a wolf is like that guy who wears affliction shirts and think they can take any UFC fighter.
It's not the same. That's a good comparison.
Dude, there's absolutely UFC fighters I could fuck up. Without, not like the big names, but like a 130-pound fucking soaking wet twig.
Do you think you could take Amanda Nunes?
Now that's a question.
No. Yeah, Amanda Nunes. Bro, honestly, they should at this point just put her in the guys division and let her start fucking up everybody in that weight class. Weight class? She's a fucking beast, bro.
I know.
Absolute beast.
I don't know.
I just think those people, they're not even human. They're trained fucking killers, dog. Like, I think before you would even be able to react, they'd have you in an arm bar, break your arm. See, a wolf would bite your arm off, but
too fucking diesel.
Yeah, too farm-fed strong,
I'm not
right?
saying I can beat every UFC fighter. That's fucking ludicrous. But there's at least one UFC fighter in a fucking cage match that I would win.
Do you have a gun?
No.
No gun?
No. Any weight class, I'm talking like featherweight.
Dog, I love you. You're a brother to me. I'll be in your corner, squirting water on your face, going, you can do this, Phil. I don't know if you can do this, Phil. But listen, man, I believe in you to some extent. Just go for it, bro.
All right, word. Did you watch the fight this past weekend?
I watched like highlights. Did you see the guy that got kneed in the head? That was brutal.
I watched them all.
What's your take on that?
That was fucked up.
Fucked up.
That was really fucked up.
So the internet was kind of divided at that point. It was, one side was like, yeah, no, he got kneed in the head.
While he was down.
While he was down, illegal strike. He didn't see that coming, obviously. And then you have the other camp that's like, oh, you're a fighter. Get up, finish the fight. It's like, dude, he got kneed in the head,
The fact that they put that man in front of a camera and to
that
give like the post.
I didn't like that at all. Bro, I don't know why they do that.
Do you know what's also fucked up and just so bro meathead mentality? It's up to the fighter if they want to continue fighting, not a doctor.
I think in that case, they did stop it, though. Did they give him I don't think they gave him an
Joe Rogan
option.
Was like, there's no way this man's fighting. Kind of like a voice of reason. Everyone else was like, I don't know, Joe, if he gets on one knee. Meanwhile, he's just in fucking La La Land.
Yeah, bro, dude, I can't even do a fucking interview right. If someone literally right now walked downstairs with a lighting setup, a camera, and a microphone and said, hey, we would like to interview you, I'd be a deer in headlights.
Right.
You imagine if you need me in the fucking head, I'm concussed, I don't know where I am. What's up, man? So what did you think when he needs you in the head? What did I think when he need me in the... I don't know what the fucking questions were. I did see the interview. I don't remember, verbatim what Joe asked him. But still, it's like, don't put him in that fucking position. You know what I mean? That's brutal. But yeah, hopefully, I don't know the history between those two and like what the story is. I'm pretty sure now the guy that got kneed is the champion. Hopefully there's a rematch so he feels like he can actually win without, an illegal strike happening and then him winning because of a what's it called, a DQ or whatever, you know what I mean? So hopefully he'll have another opportunity at that. But yeah, that was brutal. And then I just want to see, am I the only one that really wants to see Conor like still come back and get back to the top? Because I feel
who the fuck is this guy?
I love Conor McGregor so much, man. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting worried that now people are kind of like the time is up. I don't know if that's just me reading internet comments. You guys can let us know what you think, being like UFC fans, but I would love to see him come to the top again and just start beating up everybody. But I don't know, man. That last fight was pretty ferocious with those calf kicks.
These comments are mad funny from last week.
Read a couple that you like.
Reading off rap lines has to be one of the most cringy things I've seen out there, and I love rap music.
I saw that one, but what... Okay.
It was just a thought experiment.
What is cringy, though, about it? I hate that fucking word on the internet. Oh, that's cringe. What's cringe? I want you to come back to this fucking episode. I want you to leave a detailed fucking report. What was that guy's name?
Freger.
74. I want you to let me know, what about reading rap lyrics from artists that we respect is cringe? I'm just curious. If you can enlighten me on why that is cringe, I'll come back in the next episode. I'll say, you know what, Freger, 74, that was fucking cringe. We won't do it again, buddy. But until then, suck my dick and shut the fuck up. If you don't like it, go get a job, go get a hobby, go do something, bro. I just don't understand leaving negative comments. I don't get it. I never will. I've never been the guy to leave the negative comment. I don't understand it. It just doesn't compute with me. I'm fucking fired up right now. That wolf conversation got me lit, dude.
People said that you're scared of a hawk, but not a wolf.
That aerial pursuit.
Yeah,
it doesn't sit well with me, man. It just comes in. Nah, not for me, cuz. Not for me, cuz.
Shit.
I don't fucking like it. But yeah, I mentioned this to you earlier. I might get a really expensive toothbrush. Oral-B i09, dog.
The S-Blaster 43.
This thing is state-of-the-art, $300. But here's the thing, Phil. Can you put a price on Hygiene?
You see, I'm with you because I got the bidet, and that was $30, and it cleans your asshole, not your mouth.
Cleans your whole asshole.
Your whole asshole.
Yeah.
You know, it's great. No replaceable heads like the toothbrush because, you know, you got to buy the replacements.
That's true.
How much are the replacements?
They're probably expensive. I mean, if the base of the whole situation at first is $300, I would assume the brushes to replace are $50 a pop, most likely.
I murder my toothbrushes and it's not good.
Dog, I need a new toothbrush. My toothbrush in that other room, it looks like it went through a war scene, bro. It's disgusting.
Oh, yeah?
It's time to upgrade.
Okay.
But this thing is cool. It connects to your app on your phone, and it will be like, red, you're going too hard. Go to the other side.
Nice.
And it tells you. And did you know? Maybe I'm fucked up.
Right.
I love saying that phrase on this show.
Fucked up.
Maybe I'm a little bit fucked up, Phil. Maybe it's me. You're supposed to brush your teeth for 2 minutes?
Yeah, dude.
Dog. Are you in the cave for 2 minutes?
I try to. I walk around while I brush my teeth. Leave a comment if you do that. Maybe I have ADD, but I literally can't sit still when I brush my teeth. I'm in the fucking kitchen. I'm looking outside, looking at the birds, petting my dogs. I'll fucking go in my car with my toothbrush.
Oh, so you're running errands. See, me, I feel like I brush my teeth like I'm always late to something. 35 to 45 seconds, and then I mouthwash that bitch. The mouthwash is hella underrated.
You know you're supposed to not rinse with water after you brush your teeth? You're supposed to spit.
That, to me, makes me want to throw up and die.
I read it.
You're supposed to just keep the toothpaste in your mouth?
Yeah, because of the fluoride.
I'll try that tonight before I go to bed. Yeah, I can't imagine that being nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just like mouthwash. You know, it's a simple process.
I got to show you this TikTok right now.
Oh, please do.
And Brooks is going to have to put this up on the screen.
Oh, hell yeah. Let me write down a little timestamp action.
I was fucking dying.
Okay. What do we got? What give me the basic premise here.
Dads at 6 a.m. on Saturday morning.
All right.
Tell me if this is not your dad and what you just dealt with on the podcast.
Let me see. I feel like I've seen this one. Just making so much noise at 6 a.m., bro. Oh my God.
How accurate.
Why is it so funny to hear coughing and why is that noise?
It's hilarious. I don't know.
It's fucking incredible. And for some reason, like the throw up noise makes people laugh.
It does.
But like if someone threw up in front of me, I'm throwing up.
No, I laugh.
Oh God. You know what it is for me? The smell. And if you had some penne marinara, forget it. Dude,
Ew.
red sauce coming up. You had a little squingili in that bitch.
That hint of fish.
Oh, the eggplant. Some people just throw up at the sound of the gagging.
Those people are pussies.
Have I ever brought up on the show? Damn, all right. Have I ever brought up on the show how I can throw up with no hands? I think I have.
What?
I can literally, like, if I needed to right now, I could just throw up on the table.
You could suck it from behind with no hands?
I could throw up right on this table, dog. It takes a while, though, but if I go like this long enough, eventually it's coming up. It's not really like a regurgitation power.
Okay.
Did I say that right? Regurgitation? Yeah. It's not one of those, but it's pretty epic.
Bro.
I'm like a penguin, dog.
You know what's pretty epic? Have you seen Snoop Dogg rage quit on Twitch?
I love him.
Have you seen the remakes when he's playing like Skyrim?
They keep playing different games.
Yo.
What was he playing? Madden? Yep. Right? He was playing fucking Madden.
He gets beaten mad and goes,
He's a true gamer, dude.
And then he left his stream on for 8 hours.
I was just gonna make that joke, bro. He walked in this crazy green screen room. He goes, "Am I still alive? I
Dude.
sure as shit hope not."
Watch this one. Snoop Dogg fights a giant in Skyrim.
Doesn't he like punch the teeth? Bro. He's like, "Oh shit." In what world are we watching Snoop Dogg play video games on a live stream?
I saw a comment.
Bro, it's crazy.
It was like, imagine being the dude that made Snoop Dogg rage quit
Oh
on
my
Madden.
God,
It's probably
bro.
some dude like Joey upstairs.
Yeah, Noob Monster 69. That, my friend, is an Avengers Endgame reference. Did you know that?
God,
When
what?
Thor says he's gonna show up to Noob Monster 69's house and rip off his arms. Which, by the way, I've been watching all the Marvel movies from Phase 1 all the way at the
You
beginning.
know how I feel about that.
They're so good. I wish we could nerd out over it, but
I would rather take a shower with my dad than watch all the fucking Marvel movies. Shout out Moses for that joke.
Wait, did he use it in that exact context?
No.
Okay. Listen, man, I love them so much. That was the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. That was fucking hilarious. See, I usually go for the I will harm my nutsack more than do that. Like, I would rather put my ball sack on a cheese grater.
Right.
I would rather shower with my dad.
Dude, he wants to be on the podcast.
No, please. If that was his tryout, he's fucking passed
He's
with
so
flying
funny,
colors.
man.
We need to have another guest on soon.
Sure.
It's time we have another guest episode. Also, Louis Figs is 21 now, so
We need to have a White Claw episode
it's
with him.
time. It's time for a White Claw Louis Ferrigno episode, bro. Absolutely. So you ready for the cringe segment of the podcast? Rap lyric time.
Sure.
Woo! Cringy, cringe fest.
Cringe. I'm cringing.
All right, get ready to cringe, guys. So this week we have 3 Eminem lyrics and 3 Kendrick Lamar lyrics, or did you go with Childish Gambino? Who did you go with?
If I were to do Childish Gambino, I'd have to do it on the fly right now.
All right, so stick with Kendrick.
No, I kind of want to do Childish Gambino.
Oh, you're going on the fly?
Yeah.
All right, well, to be fair, like, I just have all the Eminem lyrics permanently imprinted in my brain, so I didn't really, like, research that far. You want me to go first, or you want to go first? You know what? You go first this week.
No, you go first.
All right, I'll go first this week. All right. So, how do I want to start this? Okay, I'm going to start with a very outlandish Eminem line, lyrics, if you will. Because if I ever stuck it to any singer in showbiz, it'd be Jennifer Lopez. And Puffy, you know this. I'm sorry, Puff, but I don't give a fuck. If this chick was my own mother, I'd still fuck her with no rubber and come inside her and have a son and a new brother at the same time and just say that it ain't mine. What's my name? I'm Slim Shady. I mean, Phil.
Bro,
Are you fucking kidding me? How does he come up with that?
that was fire.
That was crazy. And again, that's not a rap lyric necessarily that you'll be like, oh, the fucking bars. But you hear it and you're like, yo, that's twisted. That's crazy. That's Slim Shady. Chicka chicka Slim Shady. I love it.
Okay.
You got something for me?
Yeah, so this is the chorus. And
Okay.
I'm going with Kendrick.
Okay, fair enough. Let's hear it.
All my life, I want money and power. Respect my mind or die from lead shower. I pray my dick get as big as the Eiffel Tower so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. God damn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the Matrix. My mind is living on cloud 9, and this 9 is never on vacation.
Ooh,
And I'll just stop it there.
that was filthy. Take a shower,
Bro,
Kendrick.
Bro, he needs to shower. He's disgusting.
Dude, he needs to shower with his dad. That was crazy, dude. Okay.
Holy.
I have so many written down here. Okay. Next up, we have this one's sick. You're whacker than the motherfucker you bit your style from. You ain't gonna sell 2 copies if you pressed a double album. Admit it. Fuck it. While we coming out in the open, I'm doing acid, crack, smack, coke, and smoking dope then. My name is Marshall Mathers. I'm an alcoholic. Hi, Marshall. I have a disease and they don't know what to call it. Better hide your wallet because I'm coming up quick to strip your cash. Bought a ticket to your concert just to come and whip your ass.
Yeah, that was dirty.
That one.
That was dirty.
That's old school.
I know.
That is very old, that lyric, or those lyrics, but fantastic. All right, what do you got next?
I mean, you know this one by Kendrick.
I'm sure I do.
I'm so sick, No, fuck. I'm so fucking sick and tired of the Photoshop. Show me something natural like afro on Richard Pryor. Show me something natural like ass with some stretch marks. Still will take you down right on your mama's couch in polo socks.
Bitch, be humble.
Yeah, there you go.
Be humble. I love that fucking song, man. It's also really cool to note that Kendrick was very inspired by Eminem in a lot of his like
Wordplay
early
and shit.
raps and wordplay. Yeah. All right, so for my we're doing 3, right?
Yeah, 3.
So for my third one, I have so many. I want to do this one, but I don't really have the flows completely down. So I'm going to try my best to read it while it still makes sense, because this is from his most recent album, and I think this is genius. So focus on the bowling rhyme scheme.
Okay.
Think about bowling, think about pins, striking, spares, all that. Okay. If I butcher this, I'm so sorry, but I don't have the flows completely down. But y'all picking the wrong tree. They call me Dogg because I'm bar king, bark bark, and I got a lot like where cars park. I describe it as bowling because I ball hard, because the gutter's where my mind is, and when it's time, I fucked it up already. Because the gutter's where my mind is, and when it's in the frame, better split like the 5 and the 10. Because without a second to spare, I'm striking again. And when the beat is up my alley, I go right for the pens. The cipher begins, I'm talking smack like heroin. The mic's a syringe. It's like a binge, Vicodin. I would like to tin. My mind is a recycling bin. There's no place I've never been, but I never budge and I never bend.
He's just flexing at that
What
point.
the fuck? There was literally an entire paragraph about bowling, the pin, the second, without a second to spare, I'm
gutter.
striking again. I've never bend,
The
but
5
I've
and the
never
10.
been. Holy fuck, man.
Yeah.
He's amazing. By the way, it was so hard to pick 3, so I went with like one really old one that came out that's just so iconic, and then one more recent one.
I'm kind of a Kendrick Lamar fanboy when it comes to Humble.
Oh, it's so good. Another one from Humble?
No.
Okay, I was going to say.
No, not Humble. Damn. The
album.
The album, damn. Yeah, it's not
So
called
fucking
Humble.
good.
So this is from DNA.
Ooh, that song, that's a great song when you're working out.
I just win again, then win again. Like Wimbledon, I serve. Yeah, that's him again. That sound, that engine in is like a bird. You see fireworks and Corvette tire skirt the boulevard. I know how you work. I know just who you are. See, use a bitch. Your hormones probably switch inside your DNA. Problem is, all that sucker shit inside your DNA. Daddy probably snitched. Heritage inside your DNA. Backbone don't exist. Born outside a jellyfish, I gauge. See, my pedigree most definitely don't tolerate the front. Shit I've been through probably offend you. This is Paula's oldest son. I know murder, conviction, burners, boosters, burglars, ballers, dead, redemption, scholars, fathers, dead with kids, and I wish I was fed forgiveness.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
I got to re-listen to that song. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That's great.
He does a lot of the DNA. He rhymes DNA with DNA, but I don't know how the fuck to describe rap music.
It's always cool when like you can rhyme the same word, but the rhyming before that word is different. So it's a different like syllable rhyme scheme. Dude, rap is fucking awesome. Just the technicality of it, the technical skill of it is epic. Did you hear what happened? I've been bringing this up on the show many episodes. Did you hear what happened with the Snyder Cut?
No.
Oh my God, you're gonna love this. It's fucking
Is this
absurd.
Marvel?
No, this is DC.
Okay.
So I told you a couple episodes ago, basically, when the Justice League originally came out, the main director had to step down to deal with like a tragedy that happened in his family, and another director stepped in, and they like essentially changed the entire movie.
Okay.
So for years after, people were like, "Yo, release the Snyder Cut. Let him make the Snyder Cut, the true vision. Let's see what he really wanted to put in the theaters." And they ended up greenlighting it. So now the Snyder Cut comes out, and I think a week from this episode
For
going
what
up.
movie?
For the Justice League.
Okay.
So essentially, this movie already came out, but now this is the version that he was supposed to put out.
Right.
So it's like a 4-hour tour de force.
4 hours?
4-hour movie of, it's basically the Avengers, but the DC version. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Cyborg, Aquaman.
Cool.
I hope I didn't forget any of the
Is there a
main heroes.
movie of the Justice League already?
Yeah, but people don't like it. It was very poorly received. They changed like many of the script points. They changed a lot of the look of the CGI
Right,
of
so
certain
everyone's
characters.
looking forward to the Schneider Cut.
Yeah. So on HBO Max is where this is premiering. And randomly a couple days ago, people were like, oh, the new Tom and Jerry. Hey, kids, gather around. Let's watch some Tom and Jerry.
Okay.
It would play the Snyder Cut.
It was a bug.
Somehow, well, this is the thing. We don't know if this was an intentional leak where they were like, fuck you, Zack Snyder. Apparently the big suits at Warner Brothers might have been like, we're going to leak it. We don't like that he got to end up making this movie because the fans, like, you know, they were so loud. That's a theory. Another theory is just someone fucked up and put the wrong file where it wasn't supposed to be.
Fuck up, though.
How do you fuck up arguably the most
Tom and Jerry and Justice League Snyder Cut?
It's weird, man.
It's too weird.
So, yeah.
I don't even like this shit.
Yeah, but think about that. So basically, people were able to see a lot of the movie. All these things started leaking online. There's another side. There's so many aspects to what this could have been. It could have been, oh, let's put it out there so the internet starts talking about it more. The thing is, though, the buzz for this is already so big. And obviously the director, I would assume, doesn't want the movie out before it's supposed to be out. It in my opinion, it like tarnishes the release of the official movie, obviously, if you fucking... All of a sudden now everyone's watching Tom and Jerry to see this movie. So then they took it down. They issued a statement that it was like an internal issue, whatever.
So did some people fully see the movie?
I don't think it was up long enough to watch the full 4 hours, but I think what I read online, correct me if I'm wrong, some people were able to see like an hour and 20 minutes of it, which is a lot. I mean, it's a 4-hour movie, but can you imagine, dude, like you put your heart and soul into this project and then the fucking streaming platform that you're distributing it on just puts it accidentally, apparently, on Tom and Jerry.
I'd be so mad.
So weird. So now people are making memes of like Tom and Jerry and like Batman outfits and shit. Like, oh God, it was crazy, man. I'm very excited to watch it though. I feel like you would fuck with DC, if anything, more than Marvel.
I just fuck with good movies, and superhero movies are not good.
You have no taste.
Okay. Logan. Good movie.
Great movie. Great movie.
Batman Begins.
Great movie. That whole trilogy is fantastic.
Dark Knight Rises.
So I don't understand though. Let's go to the MCU where they're all intertwined.
Right. They're dog shit movies.
You like?
Oh, I'm Thor. Oh, I'm gonna win again, and I'm a god. And
if you want to talk about the tropes and the character growth of Thor, I would love to dabble with you on this particular
fucking
topic.
Fat Thor, give me a break, man.
No, can I defend Fat Thor?
No.
Fat Thor is amazing.
No, he's not.
Can I explain why?
Because he's depressed. He's sad, puss boy. Yeah,
no, listen,
save Asgard.
Dude, he lost everyone. Like, literally, he lost his mom. He lost his dad. He lost his brother. He lost his sister right before that. Granted, his sister was evil, but whatever. He lost his entire home world. He lost half of the people from his home world. And he could have killed Thanos, but he wanted to taunt him in that moment. I told you, you'd die for that. And he gave him a second to like catch his breath and do the snap. So all of the weight of the universe now is on his constant thinking of like, yo, if I didn't fuck around, just killed him, none of these people would have died after the fact. Like all the people that got turned to dust.
So he got fat.
No, but listen, at that point, you lose literally everything. Yeah, it's understandable that even a god would start drinking, eat a lot of food, get hella depressed, and that's his coping mechanism, right? And then the best part about that is when he goes back in time and he calls the hammer, he's still worthy, which I love the message of like, even if you're down and out, even if everything in your life has gone wrong, if you still have your core values and your morals, you can still be worthy or, so to speak, good person. You can still turn things around. Come on, that's got to resonate on some level with you. Because I feel like there's relatability in that with anybody. Like when you're
just shows up on screen, he's fucking fat.
Dude, it was 5 years later. See, that to me, like, listen, I fuck around with you saying like, oh, you have no taste. You can like what you like, obviously. But for me, like, that arc, when you first watch it, it's like, why are they making Thor a gag? You know, because it is comedic relief in a sense. When you really break it down, you see like the layers of it. You're like, dude, like this poor guy, he's been going through it, man.
I don't like the new superhero movies at all. Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Fantastic.
Those were great.
They're story driven. They're not like over gimmicky, you know, with the one line like quips. Oh, I'm Thor and I have a hammer and I just one shot everyone. Like,
you really don't like Thor?
No. Captain America, suck my balls.
Oh, dude.
Hey, I'm Cap. He's a fake natty. He gets juiced up.
The thing is, though, what made him special was never the super soldier serum, because he was able to wield the hammer. Whoever he be worthy shall possess the power of Thor.
No.
He could have lifted that hammer as a string bean, Phil.
You know who's cool?
Who?
Batman.
Yeah, Batman's great.
Wolverine.
Fantastic. I can't believe you don't like Iron Man.
I don't like the new Spider-Mans either.
Nah, I can't tolerate Tom Holland slander on this show.
Oh, you're going to tolerate it.
He's amazing.
He's a great actor. He's not Spider-Man. It's Tobey Maguire, dude.
I would argue he's the most comic accurate Spider-Man we've seen yet.
No fucking way.
Dude, when he grabs the Winter Soldier, he goes, dude, you have a metal arm? That's awesome, dude. He gets thrown back. Like, that's just Spidey, man.
I don't like it, though.
Oh, bro, when Spider-Man...
I guess I'm too dark of a fucking human.
I don't think that's what it is.
Because have you
Batman, genuinely given the MCU like an actual fair shot, or has this been like, oh,
dude, I've seen a lot of them.
You didn't like Ragnarok?
No.
What the fuck? I'm shocked. You understand, like, you are substantially in the minority with that.
Yeah, if I make a video on this, I'm getting dislikes.
Oh, for sure. You should. Social experiment.
Yeah.
Marvel movies suck, and here's why.
I would get film majors in the comments being like, yes. What a great point, Philion.
See, you know, it's interesting you say that, because when we went to school for film, right? And I remember one of our professors in particular didn't like the Marvel universe, I'm pretty sure, because she felt like they were tropes that are always, it's very obvious what's going to happen, you know? Mm-hmm. And the outlier there, that's the one thing. I feel like when you're watching a superhero film, yeah, you can probably see where it's going to go, with the exception of Infinity War, where the bad guy wins. But the thing is, though, like, there's so much around that matters. The characters are the main thing that, like, we give a shit about. When Spider-Man got turned to dust in Infinity War, you didn't give a fuck at all.
Dude, I was rooting for Thanos.
Oh, my God.
I actually was rooting for Thanos.
You know, a lot of people argue it's actually he's the main character of the movie. Like, it's his story.
Yeah.
The good guy technically wins if you look at it from that perspective. He just shows up and bodies everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's why you resonate with Infinity War. You like the darker side of things. So obviously when a mad titan shows up and fucks up everybody.
Because in reality, right, the world that we live in, everything's not all fucking sunshine and rainbows. The good guy does not win all the time.
It's true.
Nothing is predictable.
It's true.
And then you get like fucking Thor and Spider-Man like, oh, nice shot, dude. A doink. Like, no. No.
Well,
Thanos comes in and bodies the fuck everyone. I'm like, yeah, dude, something spicy.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there's very little quips when shit genuinely hits the fan. You know, like when Captain America and Thor are fighting in Wakanda, and they're fighting all of like the throwaway army. You know, I see you've copied my beard. Oh, that's a nice new hammer. You know, like they could joke because they're kicking everybody's ass. If we were in a street fight against 15 10-year-olds and we're just wailing on them, dude, and we're winning, right? Yeah. We'd be like, yo, Phil. Oh, hey, Phil, I'm gonna kick this one in the face. Oh, you know, it's an easy battle. If we're getting our asses kicked, we're not gonna be like, oh, quips.
I don't know.
By the way, another preface: we're not fighting 10-year-olds.
It was an example. Corny. I don't know, man.
I would love for you to give it another shot.
I'll make a video on it and detail all my points where everything's thought out with concrete examples of why I don't like things.
Okay.
Then you watch the video, you tell me if I'm...
So, okay, let's do this. Make that video, because first of all, I think that video would pop, because obviously Marvel is fucking enormous, right? You make that video, and then we will bring up your video on the show, and I'll break down everything.
Sure, we'll do a Sunday sauce.
Because I'm a freak with this shit. Like, I never really get into it with you because, like, I know how you feel about these type of movies. Dog, I'm in deep.
What's your top 3 Marvel movies?
Top 3?
Yeah.
Endgame for me is number 1. I would say Infinity War is probably number 2. And number 3, I'd probably put the original Iron Man.
Okay.
That's probably what it'd be for me. Now you liked Infinity War, but you didn't like Endgame, right?
I fell asleep during Endgame.
Yeah, that always is just, I don't get that, man. So
it was slow as shit.
Do you tend, when you watch things, do you look more from a story aspect, or do you look more from a character aspect? Like, for example, when you watch a new TV show or something, do you resonate a lot and find a relatability in characters, or do you usually go, I like this story, I like the dialogue, that, like, what is more beneficial to you?
Story.
Story. Okay. Well, that's honestly, that's probably why it doesn't hit home with you. Because for me, bro, Bro, I'll take you back to Infinity War when Iron Man gets stabbed by Thanos and we all thought he was going to die. I literally couldn't breathe in the theater. Like,
Good, he should have just died.
Bro, it felt like...
That's how you make a compelling film.
No, but you have to understand. Okay, here's why he didn't die.
This is the fucking Marvel episode.
I know. 99% of people really fuck with this, you know? So I think they'll like this banter. I'm so happy we got into this because we never do. The doctor, just to refresh your memory, Doctor Strange says, spare his life and I'll give you the stone that you need right now, right? So Thanos, Thanos doesn't just murder people. He was trying to get the stones by just like, he would punch Captain America in the face. He would put someone, phase them into a fucking mountain. They can't move, all that shit. With Iron Man, he knew he was a threat. And he said, you have my respect, Stark. I hope they remember you. He was about to kill him. Like, he knows he's a threat. But when when Doctor Strange said, I'll give you the stone, you spare his life, because he saw the only way they win, the one out of the 13 million possibilities that he saw, was if Iron Man makes time travel, they go back in time, he snaps, sacrifices himself.
Listen to what you just said.
Bro,
listen to what you just said.
It's a fucking comic book movie. What do you want them to do?
The only way in the 1 in 13 million chance that they win is if Iron Man goes back in time, builds a time machine, fucking Doctor Strange, slows down time, whatever the fuck. Of course, as a viewer, you're like, they are going to hit that 1 in 13 million chance. So what the fuck is the point in watching the next 20 minutes to see how they do it? There's the only thing that you just said that's giving me a tough time to respond to is clearly he says, how many outcomes did you look at? He says we saw 13,500,000, whatever the fuck. Right. How many did we win? One. Yes. Clearly that just goes into movies in general. Like, that's a hype moment because you're like, oh my God, how are they going to do it now? Right. Eventually, yes, the heroes will probably figure out a way. But here's the thing, though. Yeah, they win, but Iron Man dies. Cap's gone. You don't know that that's going to happen when he says we win one. You don't know what's going to lead to that. I don't think I will.
Stop. That's such a beautiful moment. No, because listen, I rewatched the first Cap the other day. Bro, no. I'm watching with my friend Alex, right? We're sitting there, and I explain to her, I'm like, so you have to understand, I know everything that's going to happen, so they might say a line to you, it doesn't seem like it's important. Me, I might start crying. So, bro, in the final scene of Captain America, bro, he says to her, he says, Peggy, I'm going to have to get a rain check on that date, on that dance that we had planned. She goes, all right. You can meet me in 2 weeks at this bar, blah, blah, blah. And they plan bro, I'm getting chills talking about it right now. Literally, I have goosebumps. And he crashes into the ice. And the final shot of the entire MCU of that moment right there, of the culmination of all the Infinity Stone saga, is Cap going back in time to live out his life with her, and they get that fucking dance. He was selfish. He said, fuck it. I'm going to go back and live my life just like Tony said. He comes back to our reality, gives Falcon the shield. That's not like a typical movie trope. You expect him to go back, come back, and keep being Captain America. He said, fuck that. I'm going to go back, bro. I'm going to go back, bitch.
Get my woman.
Get my woman.
Yeah.
You got to admire that.
Dude, the Shrek 1, 2, and 3 have better fucking stories than the entire Marvel universe ever tried to reach.
I can't comment on that because I've never seen Shrek. I just can't imagine 3 Shrek movies outdo 23 movies that are intertwined with each other that have an overarching story. It's just, there's no fucking
quantity versus quality, dude. The fact that you said there's 23 movies that are intertwined tells me it's bad.
No, that's the beauty of it.
No.
Bro, there are things that happen in Captain America, the first Avenger, that end up paying off in the final movie. There's things that happen in the first Iron Man that pay off in fucking 3 movies from there. There's things that pay off in movies that aren't even the character's main movies. Hulk leaves in Age of Ultron. We're like, where the fuck is Hulk? Thor ends up on a faraway planet in a gladiator battle. And they say, introducing your challenger, the Incredible Hulk bursts through. What the fuck? He's got to fight Hulk now.
Right.
He's a friend from work. Hilarious.
No.
Quippy.
No, I don't like the quips.
I will convert you to a Marvel fan, I promise, Phil.
Okay, Iron Man, good movie.
Amazing.
Decent.
Fantastic.
Incredible Hulk, the original one, decent.
Okay.
Iron Man 2, no. Thor, no. Captain America, no. Avengers, no. Iron Man 3, no. Thor, Dark World, no. Captain America, no. I fell asleep during Winter Soldier.
That right there, no.
Guardians of the Galaxy, good. Avengers, Age of Ultron.
Your taste is so confusing.
No. Ant-Man, no. Who the fuck is Ant-Man, bro? No.
Ant-Man is incredible.
Captain America, Civil War, fell asleep. Doctor Strange, horrible. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, didn't see. Thor Ragnarok, watched a little bit of and said, fuck that. Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, decent. Ant-Man and the Wasp, didn't fucking watch because who cares about Ant-Man. Captain Marvel, didn't watch. Avengers Endgame, fell asleep, woke up, said it was trash. Spider-Man Far From Home, didn't watch.
So what would you say is the best one based on your, tier list that you just made? That
Guardians of the
me.
Galaxy.
You know what? That's fair because a lot of, it's not. Excuse me. You're getting me all fucking gassy over here. I was stressed out. I'm fucking burping up a storm. It's not that, I was going to say a lot of people like Guardians. That makes sense. It's not a popularity contest on what people like the most. You could have said that your favorite was Iron Man 2. I'd be like, all right, cool. Like, I love that movie also. But it makes sense that Guardians would be up there because Guardians is a very well-made film. I just can't believe how many you just shit on. When did you... I don't know. We have to move on. Okay. Because I'm getting flustered over here, man. I respect your opinion.
Okay, but you also asked...
Even though it's wrong.
You also asked, what do I like more? Story or characters? What I relate with more? A lot of those superheroes are fucking pussies. Logan is the fucking most badass dude out there.
Now, it doesn't bother
Batman,
you, though.
Fucking awesome. Emo Lord.
It doesn't bother you, though, from a story perspective with the X-Men movies that, like, a lot of shit, continuity-wise, just makes no sense.
I mean, I don't really like the X-Men movies.
Okay. So, as a character,
I'm
you've
saying
really fucked
Logan
with...
is a good movie.
Okay. Yeah, Logan's fantastic.
His character has always been, like, a chip-on-your-shoulder, badass type of dude.
Yeah.
That gets, like, a lot of shit taken from him. I just don't relate with the other fucking characters. I don't know.
I just, even, you know what it is, man? Like, even at the first Thor, I just rewatched the first Thor a couple days ago. He starts off like he's such a prick. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, I don't like him. And then by the end of the movie, you're like, I get it. He's great. Like, you see an arc. Right. All these characters have their arc. The fact that Tony Stark...
I don't want to sit through 23 movies to fucking watch a full arc of a character.
I don't think it would take you that long. I really do think... There's Awilda likes them, right? Awilda definitely likes them.
I don't think so.
I think she does.
She's like Star Wars.
Yeah, she does. I would say, ask her, I don't know, you don't want to watch it, but I'll tell her to ask you.
For the sake of this conversation, I will
watch Iron Man again.
The first one?
Yeah, that's your homework assignment.
I said that was decent, though.
Okay, so, the problem is, like, if you start watching, like, in the middle, you might just be, like, super fucking confused. I want you to rewatch it, though, because I think you'll come back with more than it's decent.
All right. What does it have in IMDb?
It's probably, like, I think it's a 94 on Rotten Tomatoes.
We're talking IMDb.
Check it out. It's got to be high. Why, IMDb is your gold standard?
Usually.
Okay, let's see.
7.9. That's fucking high.
7.9 out of 10,
That's
right?
high.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking 8 out of 10.
That's high.
Bro, have you ever seen Tropic Thunder?
No.
Okay, that you have to watch, too. It's not a Marvel movie, but it's with Robert Downey Jr. It's fucking hilarious. You gotta see that movie. I just got I'm sweating. Thank you, by the way, for
I want to know if
indulging in this
anyone in the
conversation.
comments can agree with me, or at least resonate with something I'm saying.
Well, Martin Scorsese came out at one point and said, oh, that's just, mindless entertainment. It's amusement park movies.
It is.
No, it's fucking not.
They're not
Martin
good.
Scorsese, one of my favorite directors, one of the greatest directors that's ever lived. No, sir. Oh, just the tropes in Endgame alone, dog. Insanity, bro. Whew.
Yep.
You see what Burger King tweeted this week?
More women in the kitchen?
Dog.
Or women go back to the kitchen?
How fucking dumb do you have to be on that marketing team to think that was a good idea?
Yeah.
It's like, on one hand, I understand.
Weren't they like trying to prove a statistic like they want more women chefs?
I think it's called outrage marketing.
Yeah.
Where essentially you say some outlandish shit to draw more attention to the main point that they're trying to get. But at the same time,
they just missed their mark on
it was a huge miss of the mark. Don't be smarter. Also, it was interesting. It was Burger King UK, which
weird. I
didn't know that. Like, I guess I should have known this, but like these main companies that are fast food joints, like they'll have like a McDonald's, then a McDonald's UK, McDonald's Australia, I guess, whatever. Like their different countries have their different Twitter accounts. I wonder if the American Burger King, though, was like, nope, don't do that. And the Brits were like, fuck it, mate. Yeah. Outrage marketing. Here we go. Let's do it.
Bro, I got Phil's iPod this week.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
All right. So I got 3 bands.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Sylvan Esso.
Okay.
It's great. Kind of like as if you go down a tube in Mario World.
Ooh. Like
Like that noise effect is like very constant. It's cool.
Okay.
It's very like not funky, but like I don't know. Like what would you describe that Mario theme music?
I don't know.
Like not galactic,
jumpy.
Yeah, it's very
Outer
jumpy,
spacey?
hoppy, spacey.
Yeah.
So Sylvan Esso. Then we got Washed Out. Do you know the theme song to Portlandia?
No.
I'll play it for a little second.
Yeah, play like 3 seconds of it, because literally if it's longer than that, the entire episode gets claimed.
Yeah, I got you.
I want to hear some rhythm. You know what song you would like? You ever heard that?
By who?
I thought I wasn't feeling okay. I thought that space and time went back and forth and sideways. I'm putting out fires.
I don't know that one.
It's from Breaking Bad. It's fantastic. You've seen
ready?
Breaking Bad, right?
This Feel It All Around by Washed Out.
All right, play it. Ooh, it's like that synths and
Yes.
it feels like you're at a futuristic spa.
Yeah, so
I like
that's
that.
Washed Out.
Okay.
And then you got,
Oh, he's deep breathing for this one.
what's the last one? Oh, Starfucker.
Starfucker.
Yeah.
Does he actually fuck stars?
No, but it's the name of their band, STRFKR. You know,
Okay.
they don't do like the whole vowel thing.
Yeah, fuck
That is
vowels.
it's a Rolling Stones lyric, right? So
Okay.
I guess they took their band name from there. But dude, they are so fucking good. Here, I'll play it 2 seconds. Ready?
Yeah, I like this. Ooh, I love that drum already.
Yeah.
That's
I
punchy.
think you've heard this one before, but that's Ronald Gregory Erickson II.
I love the way it's STRFKR. That's fucking great.
It's sick.
Starfucker.
So that's Phil's iPod.
I got a Vinny's iPod off the fly.
Sure.
Have you ever heard, I don't even know how you properly pronounce this. It's by Enya. Orinoco Flow.
No.
Oh my God, I think you would love this. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Let me see you with that Orinoco Flow.
I don't know that one.
So good. Check that out. Soon may the Wellerman come.
Soon may
The Weatherman come,
Yeah, yeah,
drink
you
that
told me
sugar
one.
and tea and rum. That might have been on a Vinny's iPod previously, but I love it. And another one, I don't know if you fuck with Bieber heavy. Have you ever heard Lonely?
You've told me this.
Holy.
I don't fuck with Bieber.
Dude, that song, you have to listen to that song. I want
I'm
you.
rich and famous and I have money and now I'm so lonely. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, damn it, man. I can't break through to this fucking guy. It is a beautiful message, though, of like, no matter, it goes back to that conversation we've had on the podcast a million times. Like, money doesn't buy happiness. No matter all the things you have, if you're alone, dude.
I don't know. I'm a lot happier in a fucking Lambo than I would be in.
Yeah, no, getting nice things is definitely, it releases serotonin. Absolutely. But, if you're all alone and you have some issues that you're working on, the money can give you temporary happiness.
How come only rich people say that?
I think anyone would say that, though.
No. I don't know. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. I feel like if we did a poll, does money buy happiness? It would be a majority no. But I could be wrong about that.
I understand it doesn't buy complete happiness, but it solves a lot of fucking. We've talked about.
Yeah,
this
no, there's no debate here. I agree that obviously it's the freedom aspect of being able to do what you want that I think leads to a lot of happiness.
Justin Bieber can literally do whatever the fuck he wants for the rest of his life forever.
Yeah, but if he has nobody to share moments with,
He has a wife.
Well, I'm saying now, but in this moment where he wrote this song, let's say he wrote it years ago, and
Right.
he was
But he was married when it came out.
Yeah, no, I know, but I this song is a microcosm of a certain time of his life where he was going through shit as a kid, and everyone was staring at him. Like, imagine if every move you made, the entire world was watching. You grow up, going through stages of life where you're a kid and you're gonna do dumb shit. You have millions of dollars, which is great, but you don't really have anyone that you can relate to. You have no one that can pave the way for you to like
There's
mentor
no
you.
textbook.
Exactly.
I'm being rich and famous.
You're going through it all at once. Like, that shit can be hella traumatizing to anybody.
I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a listen.
Yeah, no, it's good. It also has this a great melody. It's super catchy. Grandma of the Week, Phil! This is a big one from Trevor. You got this? You want to go like paragraph?
I don't have it in front of me.
Oh, dude, I can't read this.
Yeah,
Dude.
you can. Yeah, you
Bro,
can.
I suck at reading.
Come on.
I go for it. All right, it's from Trevor. I'm so sorry, Trevor, if I butcher this. I'm going to do my best. Let me zoom in a little bit. All right. I've been reading, Phil. Here we go. Hey, Vinny and Phil, this is my grandma. This grandma is, I already fucked it up. This grandma is so great. She's literally my great-grandmother. Everyone calls her Grandma Yuki. And even if they aren't family, she still treats anyone like they are. Recently, she lost her best friend, her neighbor, who was a widower. My grandma Yuki is a widow herself. She lost him a week ago, and every day since she had family come over to visit and make sure she's okay. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Everyone in the family has made it a rule to call her every day and talk to her so she won't be lonely. She's the stereotypical grandmother who will feed you until you pop and always makes amazing scrambled eggs when you ask. That's fucking great. I'm sorry for all my aside comments, by the way, but like I like this grandmother week a lot. She keeps up with us grandkids and even got a photo of her dabbing once that we will laugh about all the time. She taught everyone in the family how to play cards. Her favorite game is called Cruise Rummy. I've heard about that. Any family gathering before COVID is incomplete without a game of cards, and often more than one. She's an amazing person. She is an amazing person, especially grandma, and even has a mole that is like the third eye. Oh!
Hey-o.
Thought Phil would appreciate that one. She's woke for a 90-year-old and still lives on her own. I told her about the podcast, and she said hello back to you guys. Been a fan of the show for a little bit now, and thought
so
my
cool.
grandma Yuki deserved it more than ever. Thanks, guys. Yo, shout out Grandma
There
Yuki.
she is.
What a legend, dude. Look at the drip.
Look at that stay-at-home.
Dude, stay-at-home drip, being smart during COVID. Let's go, Trevor. Thank you, man. Listen, it's the same thing we say every fucking week. Grandmother of the week is just phenomenal, dude.
It's phenomenal.
I'm so happy we're back in the studio. It's good to see you. Great bonding today. I really want to know what you guys think about the Marvel conversation. So please.
What if everyone's like, Vinny, Marvel movies suck?
I'm gonna be honest with you. If we come back next week and there's even more than 20 comments about Marvel sucking, I will genuinely be shocked.
Okay.
Because I just think it's a cultural
Let's do a
phenomenon.
poll on Sunday Sauce.
I don't know if you can do YouTube polls anymore, but what we could do
There's
is...
no YouTube polls anymore?
Oh, we could do it on the community tab.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so let's wait till this goes up, though, is what we'll do. We'll post this episode, we'll wait until Monday, and then we'll do a poll. What should it say? Like,
Dude, we should be utilizing a weekly fucking poll.
We should. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to talk to Brooks about this, but Brooks has so much going on, so I don't know if he's going to be the guy for it, but we need somebody to essentially run everything. And I know that sounds like funny me saying that, but I'm serious. We need someone to run a clips channel. Right. We need someone to edit the fucking clips channel. We need someone to upload a community post. We need to make a TikTok. We need to make the IG, get that run. Like, there's so much shit we still have to do.
Yep.
The problem is, like, I've pinpointed it the other day. I figured out.
Okay, what's the problem?
We're so focused on our own endeavors, understandably so. And it's not to say that we're not focused about the podcast, but clearly we have our own things going on. You have your Twitch, your YouTube. I have my YouTube, my streaming, all that. It's very hard as a creator to do so many things at once, you know? Because here's the thing. If we put more effort into the podcast, our solo endeavors suffer.
Yep.
So that's why it's very good to get people and utilize people to...
We need a team, Vinny.
We need a team. It's time, bro. It's time that Sunday Sauce became a conglomerate. So if you're interested and you have, like, you know, experience with editing and shit like that, shoot us an email with, like, what you've worked on stuff. Who knows? Maybe you could become a part of the team.
I got a boy for us.
Yeah. And again, I'll ask Brooks. Maybe Brooks will be like, fuck yeah, I'll do all of it. Let's get it.
Or we could have like 2 editors.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I just want to literally wake up on Sundays and see the podcast went up. And at the end of the day, we have 3 clips uploaded. We have a TikTok made, a fucking Instagram reel. Yeah. Reels are important as fuck. We got to talk about that. You know what's
important as fuck? I see it with the Twitch streamers all over YouTube. The daily posting on YouTube, just clips from their fucking Twitch.
Yep.
There's no point in me making content.
It's crazy, bro. It's a weird time to be a creator. Like the way things are going, it's very like, you can't do it by yourself anymore.
I'm gonna start a second channel.
It's fucking crazy. Too. Yeah, for sure. Philly on Clips, right? Philly on
Raw.
Philly on Raw.
I don't know.
Yeah, like that. Raw, uncut, unfiltered. But yeah. And if you have any suggestions, by the way, on what you guys want to see, what you guys want us to talk about, of course, comments are always there on YouTube. If you're listening on Spotify and Apple and other audio places, hey, how are you? Thanks for listening to our shit. All right, Phil.
Say hello to your grandmother for me.
You know what to do. We love you guys. Thank you for everything. We'll see you guys next week. Peace. Yo, that Marvel discussion was fucking great.